Hey, hope you're doing well. I'm Ash. Welcome to Ember and Fury Tarot. This is for July 2nd. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I hope you have gotten something out of this today. Please hit that like button, subscribe, that bell button so you never miss a video. These daily messages are 8 in the morning Mountain Standard Time, hopefully to mentor the brand new day in Australia. Thank you so much for joining me here for July 2nd, 2024. Whoop, my kitty is making things fly everywhere. Whoop. Well, looks like I split the deck. I think I have to take the top card now. The 9 of Wands in reverse. Oh, looks like Kitty is actually joining us today. Hello, Kitty. Yeah, it's not a good idea to be on the table right now. The 9 of Wands. In the upright, we see a person. And they're at a desk or a table, a whole bunch of papers and notes and things everywhere, and 9 pencils. These 9 pencils look like they're all crunched up, like this person's been in stress. But in the reverse, the 9 of Wands is a release of stress, is a letting go of your boundaries, in a way, possibly. That could mean not necessarily being overly attached to a particular individual. Maybe you're allowing your guard down. You may no longer need to report or connect or sorry about that. I'm just wondering about something here. Smelling some stuff. So, the 9 of Wands in reverse would be these pencils not chewed up, meaning they're like new, meaning there isn't a mindless soothing or comforting of some kind. This makes me feel like someone who would normally be soothing themselves through phone or just scrolling or something like that. This would be someone who is being present, who's being fully open with another individual. I also feel like this person is not all of their time isn't being taken up by this. They have a whole bunch more time for you now. Things are a bit more comfortabler. You aren't feeling overworked, potentially, for some of you. Be someone who's able to take their head out of their hands, who can hold their head up high, who can feel confident in getting out of their comfort zone, too. So someone who does not have writer's block, someone who has inspiration, who has ideas, with a lot of motivation, who isn't making mistakes. This is someone who knows exactly what it is they want to communicate to another individual or to the world or the community. Now, the wands are also about creative expression and ideas. You may be having a lot of courage right now to be vulnerable with another individual. You might be feeling vulnerable. You might need to place boundaries. You may not have... What? Kitty's chewing my cords. No. Kitty, you're violent. Fine, you could stay up there. I asked for the most aggressive kitten too, and I got what I wanted for sure. Kitty is so amused by buttons on a computer. Yeah, you might not be writing things down anymore. You might be doing a little bit more secretive. This might be more along the lines of a computer. You've elevated, you've upgraded things potentially. You may also are able to open up your heart again after much time being closed off from this. Is it taking you a long time to get there too? But it frees you from so much more burdens because I feel like you've spent so much time instilling boundaries as well for some of you that you know who it is that you can be opening up to now. You're not opening up to individuals who are going to be taken advantage of. You can just take your homework, you know what I mean? You want someone who is on a whole different lane and path of their own. This is someone who is creating peace and stability from within. This person I feel is very strong because this person has done the work. In the upright, this is someone who is still going through it, who is putting boundaries, saying, no, I need to study, I can't do this right now. Like this is someone who's in the reverse saying, yeah, like let's go out for lunch, let's talk about this. Like I've learned so much over the time. You might be actually going to coffee or brunch or dinner with somebody today. You will discuss a few things. You won't be so isolated than normal. I also feel like you'll be able to eat better than normal. It's not just snacking and grazing and comforting stuff. This is a something hearty, something satiating, something very long lasting to provide the energy you need as you're going to need it and you are using it. You're not feeling used anymore. You're feeling usable. Like, use my gifts, skills, and talents. I want you to use them. But the other perspective would be feeling used because you're not getting reciprocated. But in reciprocation, you're like, no, I want to be here for you. I want to do this for you. I want to, like, this is what I do. I'm for. But like here, you may have experienced so much from other people using you and in the past that now you know who you can give to and who you don't give to. I feel like this is a time where you're feeling a little bit more able to trust someone, or you'll be practicing trust today. You can trust them until guilty, right? And once guilty, once they lie to you, once they deceive you once, it only takes once, and the gates close up again. Okay? So you've gotten the facts on things, you're open about it now. It makes me feel like you're open to reveal to the world. It does feel like it has something to do with wisdom, knowledge, and information that you've collected. Oh, the doggies want to come inside. I'll let them in once this reading's over. Very quickly. So, yes, I also feel like you've really put something together as a collection of something. This may have bits and pieces of other things here and there. It feels like it's a part of the fashion world or part of an idea you're trying to create, like a vision board of something. You're actually measuring up to your expectations with this as well. Because I feel like this is you actually having the trust for yourself, because you've proved yourself the work, determination, and the effort of what's going into something. Very good. This makes me feel like there is proof on the table, and you are opening up to the world about it. There was a lot of careful determination. There was a lot of being really uh, thoughtful with things. I also feel like where it was difficult for you to do, it's now gotten a lot easier for you to do this because it's almost as if this was the missing piece to your life that you needed to know. It's almost as if you're fulfilling a purpose. Wow. Okay. Well, this is your message for today. Thank you so much for joining me here. Allow yourself to be open, to receive during this time. But also, it feels like this may be a time to not get it all out, but to take it all in as well. Thank you so much for joining me here. I love you tons, and I'll see you tomorrow. Like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell button.